over to Bariloche, which is a good 300 kilometres from where we were last night. We've now crossed over the little pass in the Andes and crossed the border at the pass. So we're back in Argentina now. I've actually lost count of how many times we have done border crossings. But you can see, compared to yesterday, this is dramatically different. We're crossing a dry river creek bed now, and very little water. It's obviously the lee side of the mountain, so this area wouldn't get much rainfall at all. The mountains look very dry. The clouds look quite spent, and we're on Silt Road now. There's quite a bit more traffic, but it's still fairly quiet up here. So a few more, probably about 2 or 3 hours. We're going to hit Bariloche, where we're going to stay for a few days, and under quite a big volcano apparently. But in the meantime, there's a lot more of the scenery, very dry vegetation, and there's quite a few forestry plantations, one of which we'll start to pass now. But otherwise it looks pretty barren out here. Very close now, and we've entered what seems to be the Lakes district of Patagonia. So just out the window here is one of a few lakes we've been passing just over the last few minutes. And it is raining here, and most of the mountains are sort of all covered over in cloud, but we can still see some through the haze. So we're nearly there. Well, we've arrived in historic Bariloche, and this is a nice little historical area. The rain's only just stopped falling, and there's a big rainbow over there, so hopefully this means things are going to clear up for tomorrow. We're going to do some exploring. It's really cold actually. I think southerlies come through up from the Antarctic, so it's going to be pretty cold. But just this evening I'm just going to have a little walk along the lake, the foreshore, and tomorrow I'm going to be doing a few bit more exploring. It's quite a charming town actually. It looks really interesting, very historic, and apparently has a reputation of a lot of the Nazi leaders apparently fled to this town at the end of World War II. So it's got quite an interesting history to it. So I hope to find out a bit more about it, and so a little bit of exploring, then dinner, and then I'll just relax, and tomorrow will be another big day. Well, I've just had a bit of a surprise here. You probably recalled a past diary in Ushuaia. Just for a joke, I decided to search where the nearest McDonald's was, and it was like 2,200 kilometres up the road. Well, guess what? I've actually just found it just while wandering up the main street. So back into the land of corporate greed again. So there we go. So it must be 2,200 kilometres north of Ushuaia now. It's been a bit hard to track actually how far I've come up, because it's the road's very wide. You can go backwards and forwards between Chile and Argentina. So I found it. So not diving there, of course. I'm going to have some local cuisine before heading off to bed.